people just make you feel like something's wrong with you. Just that feeling that sometimes you just have of just being completely misunderstood. Like people just do not really understand where you're coming from. There's always some misinterpretation. Gemini, this is your weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries. It's your week ahead reading. It's an energy reading. I'm an energy reader. I'm an intuitive healer. And essentially what I do is I will try to translate the energies into words and practical phrases so that you can actually do something with them. It is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. It's for cross watchers, of course. Cross watch is going to watch, you know. But it'll definitely give you insights into what's happening beneath the surface, so you have more of a grapple and understanding of, oh, and maybe, hopefully, at least in this energy, you don't feel like it's once again all about something you're doing wrong. Because unfortunately, we always come to those conclusions, don't we, Gemini? We always come to those conclusions, maybe because that's the one thing that we always know we can control is ourselves. And when things cut out of control, we like to blame ourselves, because then we have control over the situation again. At least we have an answer. But that answer comes at a really, really heavy price, which is sort of like tearing, like, you know, cutting your own arm off, right? Sacrificing pieces of yourself. And that's not even the answer to the question. That's not really even what's going on, right? It's just maybe it was too hurtful or too painful to continue to look deeper to get the answer, right? Sometimes we just don't want that. Or we don't, no, not that we don't want the answers. We do want the answers, Gemini. We just don't want, to have to think about it anymore. And I'm not saying your life is bad at all. In fact, there's really good readings going on right now. Sort of really beautiful energies that are floating around us. We just might not have complete access to it because of what we're unpacking and getting out of the way. So Gemini, let's get into your reading. I'm going to do something a little bit different this time around. And that is, toward the end of the reading, I'm going to break the energies up into career, money, and love. And then we're getting to the details, the dates, the specifics, the characters, the people involved over in the extended reading, because there's always an extended reading, and that link is below. And if you really love these messages, please be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel and ring that bell so you get notified as soon as that video comes up. Gemini, you come out every single Thursday between 8 and 9 a.m. over at Los Angeles time. I'd love for you to join me on my daily tarot card reading. That's live, Gemini, every single Monday through Friday over on Instagram. So you can find me at born_without_boundaries. Yeah, you felt weakened, almost like somebody punched you in the gut and had taken the wind out of you. This is coming up in the past. So it could have impacted you, because shit comes up from the past because it's still impacting you now, and something has taken the wind out of you. It's almost like taking your confidence away. And now we're unpacking a lot of that stuff. Okay, obstacle. Oh, I get it. Okay, it's almost like somebody didn't let you fix the problems. Somebody didn't let you solve the problems. It's almost like in some ways, it's like helicopter parenting almost. Somebody didn't let you face the challenges that you were, this is in your past, but it's still impacting you now, because somebody didn't let you face or receive the impact of challenges in the past. And because of that, it's actually diminished your strength, or your perception of your own strength, your perception of your own abilities. And that's why, Gemini, right now it looks like it's worse than it is, because you really do have the strength to deal with this shit. It's just that it was never tapped into yet. And now is this beautiful opportunity to experience the challenges, to experience, and we only know our own strength when we're asked to be strong. And you were given these opportunities in the past, but somebody got in the way of it, because this is way in the past. So it may have been back to your childhood. You know what I'm saying? And when I say helicopter parenting, that's kind of the energy. Something or someone always protected you from this shit, but it didn't teach you to be stronger, and it didn't teach you self-esteem. It taught you, oh, I always need help. You do not always need help. You are so much fucking stronger than you realize. And that's the power of right now, is that you're about to see your own power. You're about to see your own strength. And you will change permanently from this. The way that you feel when you live up to your own challenges, the way that you feel when you face fear and you fucking like beat it around like a bitch, there is nothing like that moment, and you will never lose that strength. It's like never ever forgetting how to ride a bicycle. Once you find that balance, you're in, Gemini. It will not change. But this all stems from, and I feel like in some ways you're looking back at this situation like, you know, you'll never be able to see the situation the same way again either. It may revolve around a person too. Could be a parent. There's no indication that it's a parent, but could be. I get like this. Yeah, I get, somebody complained in the Scorpio reading, why are you hitting the card so hard? Do you not like us? The fuck is wrong with you? You can see how into the reading I am, how I'm channeling a mile a minute so fast I can't even get the words all out. This is how it is when energy channels out of me. And people are like, why are you being so aggressive with the cards? Because I'm for real, bitch. Because I'm for real. I'm not one of these, Nine of Swords. It means this. It means that. No, I channel. I'm gifted. Okay? And I'm just going to say, you know how I got that strength? You know how I got that confidence? Because I was beaten down so many freaking times, and I had to learn, if you don't get up, you're going to be a doormat for the rest of your life. And I feel like I'm channeling that energy right now because that's where you're at. That period, that moment of rise. Rise. See how strong you really are. Something has been hidden. This is information. This is also either repressed memories or suppressed emotions, like you're trying to, like you held them back or you hadn't really dealt with them. This is usually something that's sort of darker. It's an energy that could be ashamed of, or something that is shameful and you've kept hidden inside yourself for a long time. Temperance is here. There's a sense of it's a sense of bringing it out, making peace with what you thought you could never make peace with. And Nine of Swords. So this is about death, pain, illness, torture, torment. It's keeping you up at night. So you may be suffering in silence and people just aren't aware of it. But the Temperance is here, and Temperance is healing. It's healing. It's Sagittarius energy. So it's your diametric opposite. So what it's suggesting is, Gemini, don't look at things. I'm going to say this. It's not all on you. Back up and see things from a more Sagittarian perspective of the whole picture instead of just the person in front of you. Look at the whole room. A, you'll see a lot of people feel this way. And B, you'll start to see that, well, A, you're not isolated and you're not alone, and people will understand what you've been through. And B, being more objective, zooming out and looking at it in an aerial way makes it less personal and puts it back under your control. This could also be something had happened with a Sagittarian. There could be a Sagittarian in your life that had kept secrets, or just a sense of didn't tell you, or it was keeping their feelings from you, or you've been holding on to these feelings for a while and you've just been like kind of like holding back. But it's almost like you're worried about, not you're worried about them, you could be worried about them. This is some sort of heartbreak, some sort of loss, which is usually associated with the Nine of Swords, that you haven't been able to get over, and it might have blocked you from living your life. Now, why am I not freaking out anymore? It's because this all has to crack and crumble and come out in order for you to, you're about, like what I'm saying is your cage is about to spring open. You're about to be liberated because you don't have to carry this inside your heart anymore. Gemini. Gemini. What I say, Aquarius energy. What you've wished for. Freedom. Also to be apart, to be connected to others. Also, just you have wanted this resolution for so long. And now it seems like it's just coming. Why? Saturn and Jupiter. Saturn and Jupiter are making a whole different shift so that everybody so in other words, the shift is happening from the outside, the external. The shift is happening from society's perspective of, wow, it has to, we did something wrong. Our perspectives have been very limited. It's almost like it's the shift is happening. All I can say is this: the shift is happening on the outside of you. That's the way it needed to happen. And you have been wishing for this, wishing for people to see, for people to know, for people to hear, for somebody to know, for somebody to hear, for somebody to realize. The shift is happening now. The worst is over. We have the Ten of Swords here. So it's almost like somebody's got their good. Like somebody got it good. It's they're not going to be allowed to keep doing this. Because it's caused enough pain and it's caused enough backstabbing, and it kind of made a reemergence while Jupiter went into Neptune went into Pisces for a while, kind of made a reemergence. But now Jupiter's back in Aquarius. Watching, are you really aligned with your God space, or are you just doing this for public opinion? Right? So there is a shift here of now noticeably seeing all the swords in somebody's back. What did I say? Death. And that's beautiful because this is rebirth. This is getting second chances. Like all of those things that happened in the past are over with. This is your time to be something new and something different and something more than you are right now. In other words, you're blooming. You're turning into a butterfly. This is scorpionic energy. You know, this is also very deceitful energy. It's also very dark energy. It's also this is energy of people like stabbing you in the back, getting at you, coming after you, and doing things in a malicious sense because they want to cause pain. Like all of those things could be associated with this energy, but it's coming. It's like being revealed. It's also a sense of I can finally share my emotions because I buried them. I hid what I felt. I buried this. I buried these things inside of me, and now I'm finally able to talk about them externally, and people will believe me. People are willing to listen. Let's go into money. What is the money version of this energy? Money for Gemini. Money for Gemini. You're walking away. And you could be walking away from money. Because it's just done. You're done. Like it's like something with, because Scorpio energy is here, something with control. Somebody could have been using money to control you. And now you're like, fuck that. My freedom is priceless. I don't give a shit about your Mercedes kind of energy. You know, I'm not saying there's a Mercedes involved or that you have to give it up. I'm just saying, Gemini, there's just this sense of I'm walking away because I like myself better when I'm not controlled by you. And you have really been manipulating my mind by reducing my mind to nothing. And I'm not letting you have it. I'm not doing that anymore. So in other words, my soul doesn't have a price. So that's why Six of Swords says, in terms of money, you walking the fuck away. Six of Swords and Eight of Cups. Not only are you walking away, bye Felicia, you are literally moving away. You're moving away. Because you know that this person has drained you emotionally. They've taken a lot out of you and they have not given anything back. And you're just like, bye. Gemini, there's a move here. You are moving on. And it's all, what does that have to do with money? You're walking away from the money. Somebody could have even taken money from you, stolen money from you, and you're just like, I'm done, peace out, leaving, walking away, bye-bye, getting out of this situation, because it's still, they're trying to control you somehow. No, bye-bye, bye-bye. You're walking away from money because you know that it means your freedom, and that person can't control it. Those little strings attached, the green strings, you're cutting them. Gemini, love. Love. Now this could also be, this could also be, I'm sorry, in terms of money, they could have cut you off. I don't think it is though, because 8 of Cups means you walk away. Love, and this comes out. This is so many layers. In order to really love somebody, in order to really let yourself be loved somebody, you got to wrestle that demon. But you can't wrestle that demon until you get out of its lair. So you have to like cut those ties first and get financially independent. And then you can get, it's almost like then you getting back in touch with your strength. And that's what love is requiring. It's requiring strength. It's requiring you to face those aspects of yourself that you're ashamed of. Because if you're ashamed of those aspects of your life, they're what other people are going to see in you, and you're going to attract the wrong people. You're going to attract people who are bad to you and continue to treat you the way that you feel like is the only way you deserve to be treated. So what you're doing is you are wrangling that energy, that beast inside of you. You are facing your fears. Now, what kind of facing their fears with love is Gemini doing? Ace of Wands, starting something new. Maybe even facing your fears. There could be pregnancy here, like a new person. Maybe you're afraid that you're pregnant, or that there's an unexpected pregnancy, and you're just trying to like grapple with, well, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do this on my own? There's some sense of a new beginning here. Or it could just be you're trying to be strong so that you can start this new relationship, or there's, what is this new relationship? What is this? Ace of Wands is a new opportunity or a new idea about what love is. And, I don't think you necessarily know what you're doing, but you're willing to try. And that is going to make all the difference. This person, this 9, okay, what is this? 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, there was a breakup here with love. It's kind of in the past now, but this was like somebody was taking and not giving. And that made you end the friendship with them. That's got to be in the past. This is a time in terms of love for you to get realigned and rebalanced, especially inside of yourself, so that you can find new ideas of love, including not having to be perfect. Right now, it's almost like maybe you're struggling with love. Maybe you're trying to make a decision between two people. I don't think so. Because the 2 of Pentacles is more like robbing Peter to pay Paul. Juggling. It's juggling, but not in a bad way. There's 2 and 2 here. There's some sort of cosmic rebalance in terms of your relationship to love, because you just realized somebody set a really bad example for you in love, and you're trying to reteach yourself what it really is. Oh, shit. We'll get deeper into and see if anybody's coming in. And then we have career. Career for Gemini, please. Career for Gemini. In terms of career, you're going to be abundant. You're meant to be abundant, and you're meant to be celebrated. There's a lot of people that are going to gather around you. You could even be meant to do something publicly or with a group of people, like organize parties or some shit like that. But ultimately, there's a lot of abundance here for you in terms of your career. You like parties, you like celebrations. Maybe you like getting people together. And maybe this is how you're going to start making your money, is organizing parties, like organizing get-togethers. Like people need people to organize other people. Or like starting off conversations or talking. This is like your opportunities in career are going to be coming through your connections and through people who celebrate you. People do like you. Your career is on an uptick. Let's get another for career. There's no money right now. Five of Pentacles is you're broke, but you do love doing it. Oh, see, you thought a long time ago that this would make you so much money and it would be easy. And that's what you made your decision on. But you're starting off with like, there's no money coming in. It's not that you don't love your career or that you can't get good at it, and you will have money. But in other words, it's telling you you're starting from scratch. You got to start from scratch. But you remember when you had your queen on, you knew that, in other words, this was worth the investment. You knew way back when that this could be very profitable. Even if it hasn't turned a profit yet, it will. And you started from nothing. You started from like poverty, from scratch. But that means you also know it inside and out. And nobody can tell you your business. And this is definitely your business. Let's go over to tarot. I'm gonna dig in with the extended. Please do find me over there. We'll get more of these answers. I'll see you guys.